Dubious ones, welcome back to the channel for some more WWE2K25. Today we are doing our Before You Buy, so that you know which edition of WWE 2K25 is right for you. Now this is very, very important, as sometimes there is confusion in what you get with each pack, what match types might be, or things that might be exclusive. As last year with the WrestleMania edition, people thought the WrestleMania Showcase would be locked behind that. It was not. So this is just to be an informative guide to help you make the best purchasing decision for yourself. So let's get into it. So first off the bat, as far as USD prices, the standard edition of WWE 2K25 is going to cost you a solid $70 plus tax. The WWE Deadman Edition, so your deluxe edition, is going to cost you $100 US plus tax. And the 2K25 Bloodline Edition is going to cost you $130 US. And this is the same for all platforms. It's going to cost you the same, $130 plus tax. It's a huge ask. But now we're going to be showing you in Canadian pricing because that's what it shows me on mine. So if you're in Canada, you're looking at $90 for the base game, $130 for the deluxe edition, or a whopping $172.99 Canadian, $180 after taxes you're looking at for the Bloodline edition. That's almost the price of a console. That is crazy to me, that's like the price nearly of an Xbox Series S itself to just get the Bloodline edition of this game. Now, for you guys wondering why it's so expensive in Canada, well, the Canadian dollar sucks right now. So $90 Canadian actually works out to $62.50. Remember, your deluxe edition or your standard edition is $69.99. So it's actually cheaper if you bought it in Canadian dollars. Again, $99.99, so $100 for the deluxe edition. $100 US, that'd be 144 Canadian. And we're getting the game for 130 for the deluxe edition, for the Deadman edition, versus 144. And then if you look at the $130 plus tax, you're looking at 130, 187.20. And again, we're getting that for, we're getting that for $172.99 versus $187.20. So it's actually cheaper with the conversion in Canadian dollars. That's how far the Canadian dollar has slid. But it's still, we're not making more money. So it's still 90 of our dollars. Like, rent is still over $2,000 for a one-bedroom apartment, for instance, for a tiny little box in BC. Over $2,000 a month for a tiny little one-bedroom, 500 square feet kind of deal. So $100 for a base game, because $90 plus tax, that's a lot. $130 for the Deadman edition, $172.99 for the Bloodline edition. Ooh, that's a lot. But let's see what you're getting from each and every one of these so we can make an educated decision. So first we're going to go to the Q&A. We're going to go look at the Q&A from, this is from the WWE2K website. So where can I pre-order? What platforms can I play on? It's supported on Steam, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. What do I get for pre-ordering? If you pre-order, you get the Wyatt 6 containing my faction Persona cards. So you'll be getting Uncle Howdy, Dexter Lumis, Nikki Cross, Joe Gacy, Eric Rowan. The Island cosmetics that are for PS5 and Xbox Series X or S only, not even on PC. You're getting an Uncle Howdy mask and a Nikki Cross mask. Pre-ordering the Deadman or Bloodline editions include up to 7 days early access beginning on March the 7th instead of playing on March 14th. And plus pre-order any digital edition of 2K25 and receive a digital copy of 2K24. So if you pre-order the 2K25 digital editions, you'll be getting a digital code you can download. And you can go play 2K24 right now. If you didn't buy 2K24 and you pre-order 2K25, you can go and download 2K24 for free right now. Now, what versions can I pre-order? All platforms can pick up the standard edition, digital or physical, with the base game with entitlement across generations, Xbox One, Xbox Series X or S, or PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Pre-order with the Wyatt 6-pack, the Island Cosmetics, PS5 and Xbox Series X and S only, and WWE 2K24 for digital pre-orders only. If you're looking for that and more, check out the Deadman Edition, digital only for all platforms including. So this is what I was sad about. I was hoping the Deadman Edition would be a signed copy of the Undertaker Edition, that you'd get box art for that signed by the Undertaker, and that would have made it more worth it to me to get the physical edition. Since it's digital only, I'm actually really disappointed by it. It's just a skin over their deluxe edition to get you to order the game so you can play a week early, which is kind of lame in my opinion. But the base game with entitlement across generations, pre-order of 2K24 for the digital pre-orders. Again, Wyatt 6-packs of the same stuff here. And then you also get the 2K25 Season Pass with 5 post-launch DLC character packs and a Supercharger. Now remember, the Supercharger last year did not give us access to all of the stuff in Showcase mode. There was still stuff locked behind there, which I thought was just grossly negligent and a horrific player experience for anybody who may have suffered a save file corruption, because to get all the stuff out of Showcase mode, whether it was arenas, creation parts, or otherwise, you had to play through it all over again before you could go back to community creations and download your stuff that had any of that stuff attached to it. So the Deadman Edition bonus pack, you're getting a My Faction Persona card of the Undertaker 90, My Faction Persona card, Mattel Elite Collection. We'll actually go to the Smackdown Hotels list for this, for what you're getting in them, because they actually have pictures of some of the stuff. Yeah, that's what I thought. So this here, credit to the Smackdown Hotel. I'll leave a link in the description for you down below. But this is the DLC list, all characters, packs, and release dates. So we're going to use this as the WWE 2K25 DLC packs index. So the DLC packs list is, you get the Wyatt 6 pre-order pack, the 2K25 Deadman Edition pack, the Bloodline Edition pack, the WrestleMania 41 pack, and then DLC pack 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is going to be split between different packs so that you can see. So for the Wyatt 6, you're seeing the Wyatt 6 pre-order pack is going to give you these 5. And then if you get the Deadman Edition pack, you're going to get Brother Love. You're also going to get the Undertaker from 1990. And you're also going to get the Deadman Elite action figure. So that is what you're getting out of the Deadman Edition pack. You're also getting the My Faction Persona card of Undertaker from the 1990. You're also getting the Mattel Collection Greatest Hits Undertaker. You're getting a usable urn. So you'll have the urn as a weapon that you can use if you have the deluxe edition the Deadman edition of the game. You'll also get Brother Love as a manager. And you'll get the Island Cosmetic for Series X and S and PS5 only of the Undertaker 95's mask. Now, if you upgrade to that super duper expensive WWE 2K25 Bloodline Edition pack, that's going to include Jey Uso, the Elite action figure, Roman Reigns, the Elite action figure, and you're getting The Rock from his Nation of Domination attire. So you're going to get the My Faction Persona card as well for the Mattel Elite Collection Greatest Hits Roman Reigns. You're going to get the My Faction Persona card Mattel Elite Series 114 Jey Uso. You're getting the Island Cosmetics. This is PS5 and Xbox Series X exclusive game mode. You'll get Family Above All hoodie. You're going to get an OTC shirt. You're going to get a Yeet tank top and Yeet sunglasses. Now, you'll also get the WrestleMania 41, which is only included in the Bloodline Edition, so bear that in mind. The release date is not exact, but the WrestleMania 41 contract will be announced post-launch and is subject to change, but you'll be getting the WrestleMania 41 arena, just like last year. In the WrestleMania edition, you got the WrestleMania 40 arena later post-DLC. You'll also get the My Faction Persona card of a new playable superstar, to be announced. A My Faction Persona card, so WrestleMania Main Event number 1, TBA, and a My Faction Persona card, WrestleMania Main Event number 2, TBA. So it's whoever, I guess, is in the WrestleMania main events, number 1 and 2, for these Persona cards. And then you're getting the same DLC packs that you would get, the 1 through 5, that you'll get with the deluxe, the Deadman Edition as well. So if you want to know the differences between the Deadman Edition and the Bloodline Edition, It's going to be these 3 characters as well as their corresponding Mattel Elite, like the My Faction cards, if you care about that. But you're getting these 3. You're getting the toys of Roman, Jey Uso, and you're getting a Nation of Domination version of The Rock. And you're getting, like I said, the My Faction cards, and then you get these island cosmetics. So a hoodie, a OTC shirt, a Yeet tank top, and Yeet sunglasses for, again, the island, which is only going to be if you have the PlayStation 5 or Series X or S versions of the game. Not on PC, not on PS4, not on Xbox One. So remember that, because you're still paying the same price if you buy those editions on those consoles. So again, and then you're again going to get the WrestleMania 41 Arena, and then the 3 new My Faction Persona cards with a new playable superstar, at least one. So that's what you're getting on top of these DLC packs. These DLC packs are also coming to the Deadman Edition. And you're also still going to get everything you get in the Deadman Edition included with that. So that's what you're getting. Again, seems a little complicated, but again, if we go to the Xbox store page here, it's pretty standard to see the difference between the 3. I mean, we can also just go to this page right here, sorry. So the standard edition, you get the game. That's it, right? You get it for Xbox Series X or S or Xbox One or PS4 or PS5 or Steam. And your add-ons included, you get the Wyatt 6. You get the Wyatt 6-pack. That's it with your standard edition. The Deadman Edition, here's what we're getting here. You're getting the game for the console of your choosing, but you're also getting the Deadman Edition bonus pack. So we saw the Brother Love, the Undertaker, and the urn, as well as what was the other costume? The other costume, sorry, the Deadman. Oh, right, the Elite figure. So you're getting those as playable characters. You're also getting 15,000 virtual currency. Now, if you care about virtual currency, like if you play My Factions, then this might be of some value to you. To me, I don't play My Factions. This has 0 value to me as a player, for me personally. But for you personally, if you care, and if that seems like a lot, you're getting 15,000 of the virtual currency pack. You're also getting the Wyatt 6-pack that is coming with every edition if you pre-order. You're also getting the Season Pass and the Supercharger. Remember, again, the Supercharger last year did not unlock everything. You still had to play through through the showcase mode to unlock everything, which really upset me because of the fear of save file corruption. But you do also get the Season Pass. So again, in the Season Pass, we're getting 5 DLC packs. They haven't announced what they are, who they are, but we're getting 5 different DLC packs. Stay tuned to the channel. I will announce exactly who's in those DLC packs as soon as we find out. But you're getting all that. And again, the Supercharger. Now, with the only difference you're getting from the Bloodline, the only difference in the Bloodline pack, again, is going to be you're getting these 3 playable characters, along like the 2 toy characters, the Elite, whatever, as well as the Nation of Domination, The Rock, as well as you're going to get the WrestleMania 41 pack. This is exclusive to this edition. So you'll be getting the WrestleMania 41 Arena. You'll be getting an extra My Faction Persona card of a new player, superstar. Again, not announced yet. You're also going to be getting 2 more Persona cards. So again, if you care about My Faction, this edition might be for you, but is it going to be worth all that extra money? And then again, the My Island Cosmetics Family Above All hoodie, OTC shirt. So again, this is the extra stuff there, but you're also getting some more currency if you care about My Faction. So that was the Bloodline Edition bonus pack that I showed you. You're also getting everything you get in the Deadman pack right here, as you can see. And this is announcing the Nation of Domination, The Rock. You're also getting that same 15,000 virtual currency that you were getting from this pack. But you're also getting a bonus 32,500 virtual currency pack and a 67,500 virtual currency pack, as well as the Ringside Pass, My Rise Boost. So this is going to give you 200 bonus points in My Rise to start your superstar with, and the Supercharger. So again, the bonuses from this one, the Ringside Pass, and all this currency, plus the characters I already showed you here. So we're going to go back to the Q&A just to show you here for the Bloodline Edition. Where is it showing with the Supercharger? Okay, so My Rise. So you get a total of 100,000 virtual currency. It makes it easier to see here from the Superstar Mega Boost. and then the My Rise boost. It doesn't say it here, but it does say in the Q&A somewhere. I saw it's 200 points is the My Rise boost. I'll try and find that for you guys in a moment. Just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything else. So for Steam only, you're getting a bonus 32,500 virtual currency? I'm not sure. But they are charging the same price for the Steam version, even though you're not getting My Island, which is crazy. Why would you buy it for PC then? That's so nuts. That's so crazy. Now, the Season Pass for 2K25 includes all 5 post-launch DLC character packs and the Supercharger pack, which unlocks all base game WWE Legends and Throwback Arenas. So it says the Supercharger is unlocking all the base game stuff. So I hope that's true. Release timing of the DLC contents will be revealed at a future date. Will my progression know is anything exclusive to Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5? Yes, the Island game mode is exclusive to both Series X and S and the PlayStation 5. Players on either will receive special cosmetics for use on the island, which is included with the Wyatt 6-pack and the Bloodline Edition bonus pack. So like I mentioned, the hoodies and stuff, the masks, that's all you're getting. When can I get in the ring? So again, March 14th for the Standard Edition, or if you pre-order the Deadman or the Bloodline Edition, you get the game March 7th. So that is the Q&A. Where is... I swear I saw it said 200 points somewhere for the bonus. Anyways, just know that you get that little bonus in as far as a My Rise boost. It's not a big deal. You earn it while playing the game anyways. It just starts you out with your character being a little stronger. I mean, if that matters to you, great. Again, you have to think, is this game, if you're in the States, is it worth $130 to you? And the reason I have to ask you this is, if you bought this game, if you pre-ordered 2K24 or even 23, did you stick around long enough to really play through when you got those DLC packs, especially, say, pack 4 or 5 or the latest ones? Like, for me personally, I know I didn't, in 2K24, continue playing throughout by the time any of the DLC was released. So to me, I wasted a lot of money buying 2 versions of 2K24, one for Xbox, one for PC. And we're also another big thing I forgot to mention. With all this, one thing I want you to know, this game, if you look at I'll show you this is for WWE2K25, doesn't matter the edition. We'll go to Standard Edition, and we'll show you right here. This game's capabilities. You can play locally co-op, you can play online co-op, you can play local multiplayer, online multiplayer. Nowhere does it say crossplay. But for a game like Marvel Rivals, we know it's crossplay. This is just to show you guys. When it's got crossplay, it very much strictly, it says in the capabilities, Xbox cross-platform multiplayer. It has crossplay. WWE2K25, a game in 2025, is not going to have crossplay. Doesn't matter what edition you choose. No Xbox, what does it say? Xbox cross-platform multiplayer. So we're not getting crossplay. So, again, if you want to play this with all your friends, hopefully they have the same console as you do. But as far as which pack you're going to buy, if you're in the States, this is what they're going to cost you. If that extra virtual currency, so you're getting an extra 100K in virtual currency in this pack versus this one, plus you're getting the WrestleMania 41 arena, you're getting the extra Persona cards, and then you're also getting, you're getting these Bloodline characters, little, the action figure characters, these two, and then the Rock of Nation of Domination. If all that to you is worth the money, then fantastic. Because for me, again, $172.99 versus $130. So you're asking for $42.99. That's almost the price of a whole new game. Obviously not this game. This game's $90, but for $42 more dollars. Or $43 more dollars plus tax. So about $50 extra dollars. All you're getting is extra to me. For me, again, this is for me. I don't mess with the with the My Rise, or not My Rise, the My Faction. So the virtual currency pack does nothing for me right off the bat. That 100,000 virtual currency, nothing. As far as the extra characters, they're nice, but to me, there's no chance that a WrestleMania 41 arena, especially when Create an Arena exists, but with a WrestleMania 41 arena, some My Faction cards, because again, I don't care about My Faction at all. So WrestleMania 41 arena, a few cosmetics to use on the island, which tells me with your Create a Wrestler, what we're not allowed to have just custom logos, like my Create a Wrestler, like that would be uploaded to Community Creations. I can't just put an OTC logo on a shirt, or a Family Above All. I can't just put those logos on a hoodie myself, or Yeet sunglasses. Like that already is questionable. But again, maybe it's a way to get you to spend money on my superstar in the island. Maybe it's a new way to try and get more money out of you on top of a $200 video game. But these three characters is basically what I'd be buying it for. This to me is not worth $50. This isn't worth $50 Canadian. I understand in the States the difference is $30 plus tax. So $35, say, $40. Is this worth $30 or $40 to you? Like these three characters and the extra arena? If the answer is yes, all the more power to you. Go get the Bloodline Edition. But for me, the reality of a $180 video game, that's really expensive to me for a game I know I will not be playing by the time the last DLC pack comes out. Or chances are they won't. Unless my island is so incredibly replayable and so fun, I don't see myself playing this that far down the road, especially when they don't have crossplay. When we're not getting crossplay, so I can't play with my friends on any console, and not everybody I would play with plays on a Series X, man, it's really tough for me personally to justify this. 130, because I'm covering the game for the channel, I need that early access, that week early access to make more content for the channel. I'll probably make this sacrifice for you guys so that you get more content out of me on this game before the official launch. That is the only reason I would buy this edition. Again, for me, because I don't care about anything other than really the supercharger, which I'm sure I could buy from the store for a couple of bucks. I don't care about all the bonuses we get in this. But again, that's me. I'm an older gamer who's played these games for years. If you care about My Faction and all the bonus virtual currency, you get 100K in virtual currency with the Bloodline Edition. But to me, it's not worth the money. For me. This edition, the standard edition, again, if I wasn't making content on the channel for this game, I'd get this, or I just wouldn't even get the game at all, and I would wait until it's like free on Game Pass or something, because this game was free, I believe, 2K24, I believe, was free on the PlayStation Store, or PS Plus, or whatever. After a few months, I think it went on there for free. I think that's what Strides Tube Wrestling. I think he told me something like that. I think Clint said that. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments down below, Clint, if you see this video. But I think that's what he told me. So either way, you guys just really have to evaluate, is it worth the money to you? Again, in US dollars, we're looking at $70, $100, and $130 for a video game. Very, very pricey if you ask me. But again, if you're into My Faction, I can see maybe you get value out of that extra 100,000 virtual currency. Maybe you really, really love Brother Love, and you want the Deadman edition because you want Brother Love as a manager, or you want the Undertaker from 1990. Cool, I totally understand. I'll probably be getting the Deadman edition, like I said, just for the early access. But as far as the extra $50 Canadian or so for the Bloodline edition, just for these few characters, it's just not happening. It's not enough for me. If they locked my island behind this edition, which would be terrible, I'm glad they didn't. But then maybe. But I hope this was helpful to some of you guys, really showcasing the few differences in the different editions. I will go and show you some screenshots here of the new game. Let's go again, Smackdown Hotel. Shoutouts here, as we got a few new screenshots to show off as well. This is The Rock, what he looks like, his in-game model. The final boss looks incredible. You can see he's got the People's Champ belt there. We've also got a beautiful shot here of the new, this is the underground match type. Very, very cool stuff. So again, shout outs to the Smackdown Hotel. I'll leave a link to them down in the description for you. A beautiful shot of Roman Reigns. He looks fantastic this year. I mean, the graphics, they always nail it out of the park, right? Like, look at the screenshot. Randy Orton looks great again. So does Nia Jax. Like, these are great. And as you can see, again, the intergender matches. Here we're getting promos back, as you can see, for Universe Mode. So there are a lot of positives coming to this game. Don't get me wrong. I'm very excited for the updates to Universe Mode, as well as my GM going online. I just think it's crazy in 2025. We're not getting crossplay again. Very, very sad. But the fact that you can take 4 players online with my GM, that's kind of fun. It's just sad that you're locked to your console of choice. Another great shot of Yokozuna from the showcase mode. And then another beautiful shot of Roman. They really outdid themselves on his model this year. And then the Bloodline as well. They look fantastic as well. And a shot of my island here. And then you got a nice shot of Rhea and Dom. As well as the Wyatt 6. Looking really good. Great. So you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in the entrance you're able to get up to now. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I think we had that last year as well in 2K24. But cool that you can have the big multi-man entrances. I'm a big fan of that. And then we've seen Cody. We've seen him before. We saw these screenshots of Bayley, Liv Morgan, Damian Priest looking great, CM Punk looking fantastic. So, I mean, the game looks incredible. I'm looking forward to the updates we're getting in the game. So don't get me wrong. I am looking forward to playing. I just have the fear that they have not fixed the save file bug that's been in the game for over a decade that can wipe your entire save file. And I'm really hoping that the Supercharger lives up to what it's supposed to do this year, and there's nothing locked behind showcase mode this year like there was last year. So that way, if the save file corruption happens, you can at least quickly try and go back to community creations and get all your stuff back. But again, this is a massive price increase from 130 to 172, like 172 bucks plus tax. So you're looking at 180 plus dollars for a video game. Is just, that's crazy to me. To a game that I know I will not be getting years and years of out of, and the fact that the servers go down after a year and a half now, my goodness, like I just don't know if I can justify spending that much, but maybe you can. Maybe you'll get more out of this than I will. So I'm not saying don't buy this edition. I'm just saying be aware of the differences and know what you're getting from this edition to this edition. Obviously, the standard edition, you're not going to be getting all that extra DLC, and you're not going to get to play the game early. For me, the reason to buy these games at this cost is strictly for the playing the game early, as I didn't even touch any of my 2K24 DLC at all, or any of the virtual currency. So for me, literally, I'm spending this much on the game instead of this much, just so I can make content on it for that extra week early. And that's why I'm doing it. So again, maybe the standard edition is the right one for you. You guys decide. I just wanted to strictly point out the major differences between the 3 editions for you. So I hope this was helpful to you guys. It definitely went longer than I wanted it to, but I really wanted to show a little bit of screenshots of some of the stuff so you could see, the the Wyatt 6. You could see what they look like, as I thought they looked pretty cool. Like the Wyatt 6 there, looking really, really great. Also wanted you to get a little visual on the My Faction cards. But yeah, I think those are, anyways, I lost that page, but you know what I'm saying. It's a lot of stuff we're getting this year, so it is easy to get confused, but I definitely think that this game's going to be better than last year, and I'm really hopeful that the My Island, for those of us who get to play it on Series X or S or PS5, really hits it out of the park. I'm very skeptical, but this video is not to deal with that. It's more just to help you make an informed decision on which of these 3 editions to buy. So comment down below which edition you're planning on getting. I want to hear from you guys as always, and make sure if you're new to this channel, smash that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more WWE 2K25 content, and until the next one, I appreciate you guys all for watching, and I'll talk to you all soon. Deuces.